Hey, good morning, sunshine. How are you doing today? It's day 14 of our 67-day challenge, reset number 7. And it's going good. I mean, I've really taken advantage of the magic rock idea where you're thankful for the day because I was doing taxes last night. So I figured if I didn't do something I'm thankful for, I would never make it up tomorrow for taxes because I'm like, I still got to do them. But they're going well. I don't owe as much as I was. I'm doing good. Let's just say it that way. Um, Relieved that it's not thousands of dollars so far. Who knows? Anyway, so I put a post up yesterday, and I wanted to share a little tidbit about shooting for average, or don't be average, and rather go for failure. Like what when you do a challenge. I was listening to John Maxwell. He was talking about your goal should be failure, not it should be failure. And then I was listening to another show, something about not your goal is not to be average. Could have been an Ed Milet, it could have been a Dan Martell video or something like that. And it was about being your goal is not to become average. If your goal is to be average, then don't make it a goal, right? The goal is to be unless you're really below average and then you're just trying to get to the average population, that'd be a different story. But if you're average for yourself, like when I'm looking at my steps the other day, and I've been debating, I shared that on here before. I'm trying to get to the next level, hit a plateau. So my goal is to push to get 12,000 steps, and I'll put more as we go on how I'm picking that. What am I doing to allow myself to reach 12,000 steps a day? So it's just not some random number. What am I actually doing to get there, right? Um, but I was looking at the averages, and I've been averaging over 10,000 steps over the past year. So why would I want to make my goal the average I normally get? Now, if I were to hit 10,000 a day, my average would be a lot higher. But the goal is 12 a day. So what I'm going to do is set my step goal for 12,000 a day. And I'm going to put in tools to help me achieve that number. And I'll talk about those tools tomorrow, what I've put in place so far. And as I do it, I learn what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Um, it's a mentality thing to get to the next level and stepping and walking to lose weight or to get healthy. My goal is to be able to go hike in the mountains, And one of the things I looked at also, I noted in the notes, my average, right? So on weekends, I'll get more than 14,000 steps a weekend, right? Something like that. I'll get some really high number. In the weeks, every once in a while, it drops. The goal is to bring the average daily number up so those mountainous peaks on the weekends don't look so big, right? We don't want to make them a line, though you could, but I mean, those are where with your goal, like an agile and everything, is to be at a normal pace all the time. So when you get these stress risers, it doesn't affect you. And that's the goal a lot of times of these 67-day challenges. It's not to eliminate the peaks, but it's to make it so that you're used to it so much when you do get a peak, it's no big deal. You just do it, right? So that's my goal, is to make those weekends mountainous spikes in number of steps per day to look like little hills. That's my goal. I'm going to turn the mountains into hills so that when I go hiking in the mountains, it's more like going up a hill than it is going up a mountain, right? So that's kind of where I'm looking at. That's my visual. I should make that a visual for a post. I think I will. I think it's not a bad thing. Anyway, so that's how what it is. And you don't want to shoot for average. Average doesn't get you where you want to do. It doesn't get your goal. You want to get something above average, above where you are currently averaging, and not just try to level out the average. So 50% lower, 50% higher, you get that number. But you want to go for something a little more than average. So don't make a goal just for an average. Make a goal, shoot for failure. Like, where do you usually fail at? Okay. Why don't you make that goal in your 67-day challenge? You're not supposed to make the 67-day challenge in one shot. I'm doing 7 resets here for getting up at 5 a.m. So, that's the idea. Anyway, With that, I want to wish you good luck on your 67-day challenges. Please let me know what you're doing. I'd love to hear what 67-day challenges people are doing. And if you need any support, send me a note on the social medias. I try to go on there every day. I'm more into the Slack every day. If anybody has a question, they can Slack me, and you get on the Slack by joining the newsletter. With that, I want to wish you the best. Good luck, everyone. Have a great day, and see you tomorrow.